Samsung is racing towards silicon carbon batteries, but not for your phone. The holidays have come and gone, and that long-awaited Galaxy battery breakthrough still isn't under the tree. While the headline reads, Samsung builds silicon carbon batteries, the fine print says they're for electric vehicles, not Galaxy smartphones. Samsung SDI has officially partnered with Korean automaker KG Mobility to develop next-generation EV battery packs built around advanced cylindrical 46 series cells. These packs combine high-capacity NC cathodes with silicon carbon anodes, a design that dramatically reduces swelling, enhances longevity, and improves stability under demanding loads. Thermal management and manufacturing refinements further boost safety and reliability, translating to longer range and stronger performance for future electric cars. That's great news for drivers. But for smartphone fans? Not so fast. Despite the hype surrounding silicon carbon technology, current leaks suggest Samsung is unlikely to equip the Galaxy S26 series, especially the S26 Ultra with silicon carbon cells. If true, that's a letdown for users who've been hoping for a major leap in phone, battery life, and charging speed. Here's why silicon carbon has everyone excited. Traditional lithium-ion batteries rely on graphite to store energy in the anode. Silicon can store up to 10 times more lithium than graphite by volume, so when manufacturers blend silicon with carbon, they unlock far higher energy density. In practice, that means the potential to fit much larger capacities. Think 8,000 milliamp hours in a body that today might squeeze in 5,000 milliamp hours without turning your phone into a brick. The benefits don't stop there. Silicon carbon chemistry typically enables faster charging and better cold weather performance, areas where conventional cells often struggle. For now, though, the Galaxy S26 Ultra is widely rumored to stick with a familiar 5,000 milliamp hours battery, just like the last several generations. Instead of banking on a brand new cell, Samsung is expected to chase better endurance through efficiency gains, most notably via its latest M14 OLED display technology. Multiple reports claim the S26 Ultra could focus on power savings over peak display fireworks. That may mean conservative choices such as 8-bit color depth, cap brightness around 2600 nits, and lower frequency PWM dimming. Decisions that help preserve battery life, but could limit visible upgrades compared to rivals that maximize brightness, color volume, and high-frequency dimming. That trade-off hasn't gone unnoticed. In comment sections and forums, some fans are already calling the S26 Ultra DOA if it ships with a 5,000 milliamp hours battery and incremental display gains. Whether that's fair or premature, the sentiment reflects a broader frustration. Smartphone hardware has slowed, while software and AI have taken center stage, and Samsung is very good at backporting those software wins to older devices. Timing adds another wrinkle. The Galaxy S26 launch reportedly shifts away from Samsung's usual January cadence. Multiple leakers, including ICE Universe and Korea's Yonhap news agency, suggest Samsung will host Galaxy Unpacked in San Francisco on February 25, 2026. With sales beginning in March, that would give competitors like OnePlus, which launched the OnePlus 15 earlier this year, extra runway to court would-be Galaxy buyers. Behind the scenes, the delay is said to stem from Exynos 2600 development challenges and a deliberate move to position the event closer to Mobile World Congress 2026. What about hard specs? As always with unreleased devices, treat the following as leaks and subject to change. Display: a 6.9-inch Quad HD plus AMOLED panel at 120 Hz. Reportedly based on Samsung M14 tech for improved power efficiency over headline-grabbing brightness. Rumors point to approximately 2,600 nits peak, 8-bit color depth, and low-frequency PWM to balance battery life and eye comfort considerations. Processor: Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 globally and in the US per FCC filings and industry chatter. Some regions and non-Ultra models may feature the 2nm Exynos 2600 memory and storage. Configurations up to 16 GB of RAM and 1 TB of storage. Battery, a familiar 5,000 mAh capacity. Likely paired with tuned power management rather than the new silicon-carbon chemistry. Cameras. A quad camera setup that appears largely unchanged from the S25. Ultra reportedly a 200MP main sensor, 50MP ultra-wide, 12MP 3 telephoto, and 50MP 5 periscope telephoto. Galaxy Club and other sources suggest the main sensor could be the same one used in the S24 Ultra and S25 Ultra. Connectivity. Direct satellite features may arrive, but availability could vary by market. Chinese certification indicates a China-specific S26 Ultra variant with direct satellite communication for messaging or location sharing in emergencies. Voice calling support remains unclear. In the US, the S26 Ultra has passed FCC certification, reinforcing the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 expectation for US and global models. The S26 and S26 Plus may lean on Exynos 2600 in select regions, including South Korea. Price. Early chatter pegs Indian pricing around the equivalent of $1,600, with U.S. pricing rumored to start at $1,300, similar to previous Ultra models. BIS certification in India hints at regulatory progress and a launch within the expected window. Beyond raw specs, Samsung is reportedly gearing up a privacy-centric display trick called Flex Magic Pixel, an OLED technology that uses AI to control individual pixels and dynamically adjust viewing angles. Imagine opening a banking app and having the phone automatically narrow the viewing cone so the person next to you can't peek. Samsung Display has already showcased Flex Magic Pixel at Mobile World Congress NK Display 2025, and Korean media reports say it's entering mass production. That strengthens the case for an S26 Ultra debut and potentially a cameo in Samsung's 2026 foldables. The bigger picture is what all of this says about Samsung's flagship strategy. The company's phones remain among the best you can buy, but genuine hardware elites have become rarer, especially in battery tech and camera hardware. Meanwhile, Samsung's been outstanding at spreading Galaxy AI features across a wide portfolio. The Galaxy S24 series, Z Fold 6, Z Flip 6, and even older models like the Galaxy S21 already enjoy many of the headline AI tools. If the S26 Ultra leans heavily on software polish while keeping battery capacity and camera hardware mostly static, some buyers will find the upgrade case thin, particularly since those AI features often trickle down to existing devices. That's why silicon-carbon batteries loom so large. They promise a tangible, felt upgrade, lighter phones with bigger batteries, faster charging, and better performance in the cold. By contrast, software features are harder to pin down across a phone's lifespan and are easier to share across generations, great for users, but less compelling for those considering a pricey upgrade. Will Samsung bring silicon carbon to Galaxy phones in 2027? It's plausible, especially as the EV side matures and manufacturing scales. For now, though, all indications suggest the S26 Ultra won't be the battery revolution fans have been hoping for. If Samsung focuses on M14 efficiency, Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 performance, refined AI features, and privacy-forward display tech like Flex Magic Pixel, the S26 Ultra could still be a strong all-rounder. But for enthusiasts craving a headline-grabbing leap in battery capacity or camera hardware, this generation may feel more evolutionary than revolutionary. To recap the state of play, based on leaks and early certifications, Samsung SDI is advancing silicon-carbon batteries, but for EVs first, not Galaxy phones. Galaxy S26 Ultra is rumored to keep a 5,000 mAh cell and chase endurance through M14. Old efficiency and power management dot display choices may emphasize battery life over peak brightness, color depth, and high frequency dimming. Launch timing reportedly shifts.